The Boys Season 4 just released yesterday on Amazon Prime, so I wanted to take a look at the most recent Funko Pop wave. I do have the entire first wave, so stay tuned to see those pops as well. But the entire line, Wave 1 and 2, are fantastic. So let me explain why. 1, there's lots of important characters with only a few variations. 2, the exclusives are the best versions of the characters. And then 3, icing on the cake, the convention pops. New characters from the 7, the Deep and Black Noir. When these were releasing, it was so much fun to collect all of them, and they were both super undervalued, and now people are hunting for them. The Deep is a solid $45 pop, and the Target Homelander is around $80 to $100, and is common. Huey, Maeve, and the OG A-Train all have a PPG over $30. This Wave 2 can still be picked up in store, so you can find all of these for retail price, but I do expect them to go up in the future, especially if they don't make more versions of characters with one pop. The Boys Funko line is very healthy, and I think they could all have a ton of value in the future. Even after the first week, Season 4 aired at midnight, and it could spike throughout the season, and Gen V was fantastic. On another note, I really hope that we get some pops for them someday, but it was recently announced that The Boys will run 5 seasons, so still one more, and I'm sure that there will be a lot of spin-offs, but the Butcher and Homelander story is coming to an end. I'm hyped, but there will definitely be more pops in the future, so today let's look at Wave 2. Currently 6 pops. We have 3 new characters, Mother's Milk, Kimiko, and Soldier Boy, as well as 2 repeated characters, A-Train and Butcher. I also kind of think that 2 Funko Shop exclusives is kind of interesting, especially with the first wave being so diverse. But it does make it a little bit more limited to find. And then another odd choice that I thought they kind of made was that they made generally Season 3 pops, and then this Billy Butcher with Laser Baby, which I'm pretty sure, I could correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's from Season 1, Episode 5. Either way, it is a cool pop, but I do kind of wish they made a pop of Billy using his laser eyes. That would be really cool. And I also kind of want to throw out this idea. I thought it would be really cool for a Butcher versus Soldier Boy versus Homelander Target exclusive pop moment. I don't know, that just seems like it would make sense. But hopefully we'll see an exclusive pop in the future, but I would rather have them drop a whole new wave for Season 4. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But let me know your thoughts on this wave and the entire line. Is anyone hunting for these now? Because now there's like some hype around the show again. Because I'm in love with the show. I'm obsessed with it. And that's why I recommend everyone to hunt for this wave. If they do make a new wave soon, these will become harder to find and hopefully follow similar patterns to the first wave and have the line start to become a little bit of a grail status. Anyways, let's take a look at these each individually. Starting off with Pop 1404 Mother's Milk. I'm actually so hyped that we got a pop for him. I feel like this should have been in the first wave, but I'm happy to at least get him here. He has been a very fun character, I think, very deep character. And also, just something to note, now that Season 4 is out, a lot of people are saying that he shaved his beard. He just looks so different. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny seeing the beard here now. Timing on that is uncanny. Anyways, Mother's Milk, part of the first wave. On the back, you can see the 4 commons. Just classic pop stance. Nothing much to it, but other than it being Mother's Milk. I think it would have been nice if they inserted a background, some type of background for the boys. I don't really know what. Explosions, gunshots, something, blood. I don't know. Something crazy. But either way, again, I'm just stoked that they made this pop for him. And it's a pretty clean pop overall. Very simple, but again, I'll take it. The actor for Mother's Milk is Alonso, so yeah, he's a pretty cool actor as well, but I just love that it says Mother's Milk. That's also pretty funny, but it is his character name, so at least they gave it respect in every single way possible. He does look pretty clean in his jacket though, so I'll give him that shout out. Very cool outfit, especially with those pants and the kicks. Dang, respect. Okay, for sure. Definitely clean looking pop. I love it. Actually, that beard is very slick. Look at that shine on that. Yeah, I don't know. Clean pop over. Just so simple. But again, I can't say this enough. I mean, it's just important that we get these characters that we haven't gotten before. And this is a really good start. And then so is our next pop, Kimiko. I actually have my Kimiko pop signed by the actress Karen Fukuhara, and I love her. She is so kind in real life. She does do conventions, so it is possible to get this pop signed, which again, we don't have another Kimiko pop. I don't know if we will get another one in the future. There's a lot of cool possibilities if they really want to go there with her character, how many times she gets like injured and then has to heal. But if they don't end up making it, then this pop could definitely see a price increase as well in the future. I mean, we don't know the fate of this character, but I mean, she's pretty beloved, and I love seeing her in the show. It's so interesting to like just hear her talk and be happy, because her character is usually never smiling and so depressed, and obviously is doesn't talk. So that it's just so different seeing her in real life. But again, I highly recommend meeting her if you get the chance. She also voices F in Star Wars Visions season 1 episode 4. I actually really do like that episode, and she does a really good job in that. So if you want to listen to her voice in Star Wars, watch that episode, because yeah, she's fantastic in that. I actually have a Topps card signed by her that I pulled one time. But anyways, yeah, again, I love how she signed it in that red. It looks so clean. I love her autograph, very legible too, and right below the face and everything. Love it. But let's take a look at the actual pop. This, you can actually catch this moment very easily when she's in this stance, but she does just have a classic leather jacket on with some ripped up pants, some dope boots, and she just looks menacing in this. But yeah, I kind of wish they went all out with her character, but again, for a common, it makes sense to go with something a little bit more basic. You can kind of see behind the autograph the outfit. It does look very, very clean, I think. Again, another win, brand new character, can't go wrong. Yeah, I would definitely say that this is a must pick up for the collection. Again, unique characters, got to pick up one of each of those bad boys, and Karen and Kimiko is just really big wins in the boys category for sure. So highly suggest hopping. Next up, we actually have our first repeat character, A-Train, and I am actually kind of excited they did this pop, because if you know the lore behind this pop, it's actually quite hilarious, because he is wearing his outfit that is designed specifically for his inclusion in Africa, and kind of mimics in modern day superhero suits. And then in his hand he is holding the Turbo Rush for his sponsorship, and which is hilarious because this is for the ad scene when he's doing the ad. And then it's in real life, the ad that they're making fun of is the Kendall Jenner Pepsi commercial that aired a while and then was taken off. Look it up on YouTube. You can definitely still find it. It was just kind of like people kind of wanted to cancel it for being a little bit like tone deaf at the time. I mean, it's you gotta watch it, and The Boys does a very fantastic job making fun of it in such a hilarious way, and they literally made a pop doing it. I'm all here for it, and it's A-Train. I love A-Train, and now that his OG pop is honestly gaining a little bit of value, $30, getting that up to that $30 price point for a common is actually really, really good for it. It definitely means it might become very rare in the future. People are hunting for it, and it is in his OG costume. That's probably why people also want that one, because this costume, it ain't it. You can see in the detail all of that. It's just such a unique, interesting colorway. And actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but you can see the pattern in the texture on the suit, which is actually pretty cool design. The boots look incredible as well, but yeah, I just love that Turbo Rush can. That is hilarious. His glasses are clean as well. I love this pop. I mean, you can tell it's A-Train right away. You don't need that or the Boys logo. I'd be like, yep, that's A-Train. So good for them on that one. This is probably the first one that I'd definitely be like, yeah, that's recognizable for sure. Probably Soldier Boy too, but that's also just their unique lookness. I just think that the Mother's Milk and Kimiko might be just a little bit too simple to be recognizable. But yeah, this A-Train knocks it out of the park. I even love the cuts in his hair. You can see it on the pop right up there. Maybe you can't because of the glare, but it's up there. The cuts are there. Yeah, it is a clean looking pop. I love it. And yeah, definitely have to add this one in the collection too. Another A-Train, which is surprising for a dupe character, but when they're so unique like this, I'd say go for it. And the lore and the memes behind this, it's just too good. You gotta pick this one up, and then go do a rabbit hole of the lore too. Go watch all of it. It's hilarious. Go then after you watch the ad, then go rewatch the Boys scene when they make fun of it. It's just so good. And the actor for A-Train, of course, is Jessie T. Usher. I've heard he's a very nice dude, and he does and has done in the past signing. So again, autograph potential. So again, that's why I think this one is kind of a worth it pickup. The memes are there, autograph potential is there, the different design is there. I think this is a win pop. This is a dub, and I think this is the very first very good pop of Wave 2 for sure. Next up, we have the first Soldier Boy pop, the common of the bunch. And there actually is a difference between this and the Funko Shop exclusive. It is the same body, which is a little bit more disappointing, I think, except there is a small glow pattern on the body here, but it is different head sculpts. As you can see, the beard is different. This one is like ruggedy, and this one is smooth, as well as the helmet, of course. So it's kind of like, which one do you prefer? I do like seeing his whole face, to be honest. But this is, I'm glad that they made one with his mask and helmet on. And then making it a Funko Shop exclusive and glow in the dark, that's unique for the boys. And not only that, it's unique to put on Soldier Boy, but hey, I'll take that too. I think this is a fantastic pop. But we'll take a deeper look at this common. The one perk about not having the mask on is that we get to see the beautiful Jensen Ackles face. I mean, come on. This guy is gorgeous, and you can see that in the pop. I mean, this is a clean looking dude. The suit is dope. It looks fantastic. I love the green in it. It looks exactly like the show. And then the shield, also iconic. I mean, no, I was gonna say we don't get many Captain America with his shield pops, but that's not true. That's a lie. We definitely do. But I'm glad they included his shield in the common. Definitely makes it a little bit better than just standing there by himself. And very identifiable as Soldier Boy. As we can see, it is the fourth and last pop of the common wave. A look at the side, and I just can't get over this shield and this good looking man. This is such a sick pop. I would definitely, I would get both signed if I ever got the opportunity to. But, I mean, that's a hard toss-up if you want to collect this one or the Funko Shop one. I think there's valid reasons to do both. But, yeah, seeing his face in this definitely is really sick in my opinion. Because he does a lot in the show, too. So, it's a win in that category. It's not like they're just doing it to show the actor's face or for writing purposes. No, he rocks like this quite a bit. So, definitely love this pop as just a common indeed. And the next Soldier Boy pop we have is the Funko Shop Glow in the Dark exclusive. Pretty wicked pop, but yeah, that beard not having any detail and looking smooth. Now that I noticed that, it just doesn't look as good, to be honest. I actually kind of like the common more now that I'm looking at it in this order. But I do love his mask with the star on the front, and just again, the green colorway, it looks so good in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I love the detail in the other one a little bit more than this. But let's check out the glow. Maybe it can redeem itself. So let's get it in darkness. Alright, we're going to try lighting this bad boy up. Actually, you can already kind of see that green reflectant paint right there on the chest? That's the glow on this, and that's it. It's not a lot of a glow, so it's not very impressive. Hopefully it looks pretty wicked on this suit. Just making sure that there's not glow anywhere else. Nope, not even on the star on top. Nope, just right there. So as you can kind of see, it's hard for the camera to pick it up. It definitely looks a lot better in person. Like, I can see it at this point very, very well, and you can't see it at all. Let me know your thoughts on this glow. Personally, I don't love it, but I think it's unique that they did it at all. And then on Soldier Boy, and the way they did it, I guess I'll take it. We'll try again with a little bit higher ISO. Yeah, see right there, it captures it. That's what it looks like in real life for that brief second. So it looks good. Then it gets really faded on camera. But I can promise you, the colorway does look really solid. It looks actually so dope. That looks tight. I mean, okay, you know, it's kind of winning me over the more I look at it in person. It's like a acid green, like the Vada Acid episode colorway for Rick and Morty, or just their green portal way colors. That's sick though. Okay, I messed with this. I like it. Again, I want to say it's a win, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's more just like, why? Why did they do it to Soldier Boy? Why did they do Glow in the Dark? Why didn't they do a different character? Why didn't they make it a chase instead? What do you guys think about this helmet one just being a chase instead of a whole different pop? Because yeah, they're completely different numbered. So two completely different pops, and as you can see, a part of Wave 2 indeed. So yeah, I don't know. Now it's side by side. I gotta say, I like the one that looks a little bit more like Jensen Ackles. This Soldier Boy, the one on the left, the common. I know. Let me know your thoughts. This is a hard one for me. I wanted to put in a quick editor's note because I was trying to figure out if this was related to the Boys Diabolical animated show that came out, because there is a Laser Baby episode. But it's a different Laser Baby. I literally have no idea on the lore of the episode or how Funko decided to make this, or if there's any connection to the Diabolical show at all and the Laser Baby promotion. It would kind of make sense in my eyes, but I have no idea, and I cannot give you a faithful answer. So if anyone knows, let me know. But yeah, ignore at any point if I'm confused about why this is in this wave. There's probably a reason, and I should probably appreciate it, but I'm just gonna say that it's a good pop for now. I say this like 4 more times in the video, so have fun. And the last pop in the wave so far is Billy Butcher with Laser Baby Funko Shop exclusive. As you can see, it's a pretty interesting pop. He's just holding the baby by the head. I remember in the episode, he just lights people up. And I also remember it's episode 5, I'm pretty sure, because it's the episode right after the infamous plane episode in episode 4 of season 1. But it is a cool looking pop. Again, the detail on his beard and hair, fantastic. Very interesting that they gave so much detail to the hair for these pops. But again, I'm all here. Look at that. That's crazy. That's a lot. They don't normally do that in the past, I feel like, but okay, I'm here for it. I like it. Even taking a look at the pop up close, you can see his boots. They got a special gloss on them for sure. I forgot actually about this pop completely, so on the list it wasn't there, and I actually made this video yesterday, and at the end of it I was like, oh my god, there's another pop. But this pop is out there if you do want to find it, because it is a very unique one and maybe will hold value, because the other butchers kind of are, but not as much as some of the other more popular heroes or soups. But again, I think it is a very good pop nonetheless. The expression with the eyes, even like the little smirk, the face of his, it's a little like diagonal. I like that. With the cut too, they wanted to go a little bloody. I see you, Funko, trying something. But again, very unique pop, and I definitely think that it is worth the pickup. And when it comes to autograph potential, I would probably say this might be one of the impossible autographs to probably get. Karl Urban, to my knowledge, doesn't really do any signings, but if he did, I mean, I would definitely get it signed. But he does so many fantastic characters, I don't even know where to start. My first thought for him would be Star Trek. I love him as Bones in Star Trek. But of course, I mean, he did a lot of other fantastic roles. I mean, he did Dredd, a Lord of the Rings, of course, and his character in I was gonna say Star Wars Ragnarok. No, Thor Ragnarok. But on the Star Wars, he actually did do a stormtrooper in the new trilogy. I know a few other celebrities did play stormtroopers here and there that are identifiable, but that is a fun fact if you didn't know. But I love Karl Urban, so I would love to. But this probably wouldn't be the first one I'd get signed. I'd probably go with that Bloody Walmart. I think that pop is loss of words. That's how good it is. And but this one following it up, it's a hard task to do. If that one didn't exist, this would definitely be a win in the category. I mean, look at that. It is pretty sick. But these still came out pretty recently, so I know they definitely have an interest in probably making more pops from the Boys universe, whatever it is. Again, I really hope we see that Gen V and maybe a Diabolical pop. I kind of don't think so, but again, maybe a new wave for the Boys. It's all up in the air right now, but either way, I will cover more of on this channel for sure, and I will acquire all of it, because I wanted, back in the day, I wanted to create a few lines specifically that I was going to collect all the pops for, and the Boys was on that list, as was some of the Umbrella Academy pops. I did the entire wave 1, but once wave 2 came out, it was all the same thing. I was like, whatever. But the Boys, they did a good job making unique characters again. The convention pops in the past, I think wave 1 is like 10 out of 10 when it comes from Funko. This wave 2, gotta give it 7 to 8, somewhere in there. 7.7 range, somewhere in there. Again, new characters, love to see it. Soldier Boy was a must. They needed to do a Soldier Boy. A convention Soldier Boy would have been very interesting. It would have made him worth a lot, but they probably wanted to make him and profit on him themselves. Again, another Butcher, very interesting. In the Funko Shop, just so many questions around it. Why the Funko Shop? Why the glow in the dark? Why they do this pop instead of a different Butcher or different character pop? Why they didn't do this as a chase? I don't know. But again, overall pretty satisfied with it. The line is still doing very healthy, and hopefully these pops become grails in the future. But for the last time, let me know your thoughts on this wave. I just have so many conflicted thoughts about it, so I really need to hear some feedback for sure. But anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out, homies. Bye.